Hello, welcome to the Well-Being. This is Melissa, intuitive healer, guide, and channel. So whenever we start to get to the end of a lunar new year and approach the next lunar new year, I always feel into the energies as they are shifting and rising. So since February 10th of 2024, we've been in the year of the dragon. I'm a dragon. And as of January 29th of 2025, we will enter the year of the snake. Dragon. Whoo! Dragon. You've heard me talk about the dragon, and here we are. Almost at the end of the dragon. I'm going to speak into it from a personal level and also from what we've been witnessing in our reality. So remember, the dragon. The dragon is the only character in the Chinese zodiac that doesn't have an earthly embodied animal. So because of that, it is considered to be one of the wildest, most expansive, can cross multiple dimensions. It can do all the elements and everything in between, and incredible intensity, fearlessness, breaking through. So that energy, that intensity has been with us since before, but around February 10th of 2024 is when we began that transition. So from my own experience, what happened was it was like 1 month prior to the Lunar New Year, I was called to begin creating this channel, which is something I had never done before. I had never channeled into a channel. I'd kind of kept it secret to myself and maybe a few clients. So that was a huge, like, you have to do this, you have to put it out there. So intensely putting out that beautiful message, all the many messages that came through. And then I reached a point in June where the dragon was like, stop. You got to go deep within. So all that intense energy that was being focused outward with all the YouTube and offerings that I was creating at the Well-Being, I was guided to really, really go deep within, to focus on myself and to focus on my family. And I just had a super clear awareness of wow, I've just been moving this energy through me and I'm doing my work, but I'm being called to a deeper level than I had ever been called to. And you heard many different channelings in the past year that are like, all right, we are being called to this ascension. The new earth is coming, this heaven on earth, but it's going to be pushing us. It's going to be pushing us, because if we're going to get to that space where we're aligned with this new earth energy that's coming in, we got to shape up. So that's what I personally experienced, is like, okay, girl, I mean, if you're going to go out there and you're going to talk about this and you're going to live it, and it's true for any of us who are here on the planet, true for any of us, even if you're not fully conscious and aware of what's going on, we are still going through it. So even right up until the election, right? So that message that came through the other day, that this is just another hey, are you awake yet? Are you awake yet? You really need to wake up. You really need to wake up. You really need to wake up and get clear, not about what's, the stuff that's happening outside of you, but what it's triggering within. So there have been so many different experiences that I could name in my own life, but also on the planet, with the election, with the different storms and other aspects that have been happening all over the world, that are all these external wake-up calls for us to really clear and do some deep, deep, deep shadow work. So really, looking at it with hindsight, I feel like 2024 has been a year of very deep, intense shadow work. But I'm here to tell you that was for a purpose. That dragon, we were like, it was all up in our business, and it still is. It's not done with us yet. But what we're grounding into with the snake is something different. So the snake does have an earthly embodiment. And when you think about the snake energy, you have that incredible flexibility, but in a way that is so centered, that is so grounded. And also the snake has this ability to be able to be so still and know just the right time to take action. So these are important messages. So all of what it might have felt like a chaos is coming into this beautiful center point that's grounding us in. Again, all part of the bigger picture and the bigger purpose that is leading us to align with the heaven on earth, to align and with this ascension process that we're in, with the new earth, because we can't just be like, ah, and then it's like, oh, okay, now everything's fine now. No, it's a process. We're human. We're in this stage that we're opening into, that the snake is really going to be supporting us with. And there was another level, because of course the snake also sheds its skin. So effortlessly, in a cyclic way, it's just like, there we go. And now I can continue to grow and be flexible and do all my snaky business. So the intensity that we've been in through 2024 is going to lead into this more centered place. It isn't that, processing is over. As long as you're alive, folks, you're going to be processing and going through different cycles, but it's going to feel very different. You're going to feel more centered. You're going to feel more grounded, because you have to be. We have to be earthed for this next phase of the ascension process. We have to continue to clear out, but in a way that's, again, doesn't feel quite as intense and chaotic. It may feel even just like, that's cleared out. So I encourage you to stay tuned and, know that you are supported. You are so supported wherever you are in the depths of this process. But if you take a deep breath and tune in, can you even feel just a little bit of that centering energy that's coming in? No matter how chaotic your outer reality may seem right now, there still is this centering energy that is drawing you in, drawing you and earthing you and creating this alignment. And it will just help to create, even though we don't have the full snake energy here right now, but just being able to tune into that peaceful center will help you as you're continuing to be in your process. So again, it doesn't feel like you're like, I'm here. It's like, I'm here, and we're also taking care of all this other stuff, and I can peace out. So allow yourself to really be aware of your human needs during this time. I had an experience yesterday where I was like, I took a nap during the day, and then I went to bed at 7:30. And then I woke up like, okay. And that's like, I kept feeling funky yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, I was really, really tired. And I don't have an exact explanation, at the visible reality. You may be feeling, because of everything that we've been in, all different kinds of things. Like you may find that you're wanting to do things that are really earthy, like you want to be cozy and snuggly. Think about a snake. Like the snakes are cold-blooded, so like they need the sun, they need the warmth. They're gonna, get all snuggly in your sleeping bag when you're in the woods, because they need to be cozy. So that's going to be something that's going to help us right now. But as we transition into this energy, allowing yourself to tune into the coziness, allowing yourself to, rest when you need rest. You may find that your appetite changes. Yeah, there may be times that you don't really feel hungry, but there may be a shift that you feel more hungry because the food is earthing and grounding you. So just allowing yourself to flow with that. There may be times you feel like being super active and super social and super out there, and big times it's like, I just want to go in my little snake den and just cuddle up and be by myself. So honoring these external feelings will ease the process as much as you can in your reality. So, all right. So I had to share this beautiful message as we are in that transitional phase from dragon to snake. I encourage you to tune in on YouTube to the beautiful offerings that I'm putting out, every few days or so. There was an oracle card reading today that supports you, and what do you need to see right now? Blessings.